Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Wellness Wednesday. My name is Alejandra Martinez. I am the Artistic Director for Innersense Organic Beauty, and I am your holistic hairdresser. Every week, I meet with an inspiring member of our community to help spread the wellness movement. And today, I'm honored to be talking with Anyea Garrido from the Bay Area. Welcome.
Hi, thank you so much. I'm very excited to chat with you.
Oh, thank you so much for joining me. I see that we have sort of mirroring backdrops. I love it. We're on the same vibe, it seems like.
Yes, I love it.
So I definitely wanted to meet with you because you have been an inspiring member of our community for a really long time now. You are on our 2021 collection as our Innersense artist. You are teaching so much to our community in regards to natural styling, natural cutting, and you being a curly hair specialist, you have so much to teach and so much to share. And I really am just really hoping that we can go into talking about what makes your practice so special. And if you wouldn't mind introducing yourself to us, and we'll get started.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So my name is Anyea Garrido. I am based out here in the Bay Area, and I currently work at Twist Salon in Alameda. And I'm just really excited. So I think we should just get started and see what organically happens.
Yes. So one thing that stands out to me about everything that you do behind the chair when I am able to peer into your life, which is you have a social media page where you are constantly sharing to your clients, to other fellow stylists, how to use Innersense, how to apply products, how to work with the hair, how to have consultations, and everything that seems to be the underlining or sort of what you wrap it in is your intention behind your practice. And so what I would really love to start with is, what does that mean to you? What does having intention behind the chair mean to you? And what does that look like for you?
That means, so intention for me means being very in tuned and very respectful of my clients' space and also their lifestyle. My page actually kind of got started because I was noticing that clients would ask me questions. And so I decided to film one tutorial, and it just grew from there because I wanted them to have something that they could actually reference over and over again. Because behind the chair, it's so overwhelming, especially with our first appointments. They're about 2 hours long. And we dive into education from just how to rinse your hair to how to understand exactly what your hair needs and how to tailor that as they go on and move throughout the process. So it was kind of funny that it just started with a couple clients asking me, do you have anything that I can personally reference? And that also is how I started to tailor my service behind the chair. I always start with, asking what do they love about their hair, but more importantly, what is their lifestyle like and how much time that they can truly devote. Sometimes they want to devote more time than they really can. And I bring it back to that and just make sure we stay true to what's happening currently at home so that they are more successful.
And I think that what you share seems to be more so about somebody finding their own curly or natural styling intuition rather than focusing on this trend of a style. You want them to leave, being able to replicate it, having adaptations, being able to do something on Monday that's different than you do on Wednesday. And that's so important because so often I feel like everyone is looking on social media for a step-by-step thing that you can follow, and that's just simply not the case. And with you being such an expert, when you dive into these questions, you get to really help them define what their needs are. And so you've been using Innersense for a while now. What makes Innersense so different for you and your curly hair clients than maybe some of the products that you've used in the past?
I started using Innersense maybe about 6 years ago. And from the very first wash, I just knew it was different. It was just something was different. And so I played with it for about maybe a year. And then I found out I was moving here. I was in Massachusetts and I found out I was relocating to the Bay Area. So the first thing I did was put myself in a salon that only carried Innersense Organic Beauty. Because I loved it so much on myself, I needed to see what it was going to do on all textures I could get my hands on. And it has delivered over the last 5 years, like every single time. And I just love the hydration. So first what drew me in was the hydration aspect of it. I've never felt my hair to be so clean and so hydrated. And then what kept me there was the philosophy and just the lifestyle and the community and the culture behind the actual brand. And through that process of just understanding what was in this bottle and why it was different from other products helped me actually return to my more island roots. I grew up on the island of Guam, and it helped me to remember like all the things my grandma taught me. You know, we used a lot of we had a very plant-based lifestyle. I grew up on a ranch. And so everything that we ate was either from the land or something that my grandmother was like harvesting and growing herself. So it really helped me return. I was just like, wait, my nana taught me this, or my nana used to use this. And it helped me just go deeper and deeper and starting to live a cleaner life for myself and my family in general.
So that's beautiful. I too have that experience of having inner sense support me in those ways too, and helping deepen my understanding to the natural world around me. And I've heard you say that in the past, and it's something that just rings so true to so many people is when you surround yourself with plants, they hold a certain frequency and a certain vibration, and it's as if you can no longer be away from them once you have that sort of cadence. And when you have Innersense in your salon, it tends to sort of start to trickle around your space in other ways. And before you know it, naturally, authentically, you start to have a cleaner salon. You start to have a little more of a mindful practice behind a lot of other areas that, you know, we work with behind the chair, which I think is so important.
It's absolutely true. Yeah.
And you have a really great team at Twist Salon. You are all curly haired specialists. You all are constantly educating yourselves, diving into trainings, and now with you teaching classes, which we are so fortunate to have you on our team because you speak from the heart and you speak from such an authentic place, and you're coming from a place, to me it feels like as if you're teaching all the little girls that we once were. It's as if you're returning everyone back to that 9-year-old girl who was so frustrated with not understanding how to cleanse, how to hydrate, how to style. And it's as if you're meeting them there. And there's just so much healing that I feel happens in that space. And so I definitely just want to thank you for all of the love that you are pouring into our community and all the emphasis that you are putting on the natural hair community and practicing it all in such a holistic way, which I think, you know, without trying, you're just emanating this radiance and it's very contagious. So thank you so much. I have one last question two. One, you are a mama of some really grown children, which is so impressive because you look incredible. So I just want to say, number one, congrats on raising a beautiful family, because I know that, you know, they're older and also you have some older ones and some younger ones, and to be able to, you know, be intentional with your family as well as, you know, run such a beautiful business behind the chair is maybe comes with some challenges, but you do it so gracefully. And so I just want to say kudos on that. But I also wanted to ask if you have any tips that you would like to share with our hairdressers in regards to possibly moving in a direction that is more in alignment with wellness and holistic practices and being mindful behind the chair.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much. One thing that I have found that has really kind of grown with me was taking the time to really dive in deeper to my consultations and really see what's going on at home, and also really seeing what truly fits in with my clients. I never want to push them into something that's not working. And often, whatever they're currently doing, however they're currently styling their hair, I keep it the same and I just shift it with having them use the Innersense Organic Beauty product instead, but also having them take the time to slow down a little bit. And this is all education that we do at the bowl as well. Having them fill their hair before we even cleanse it, having them fill their hair after. At every stage, they're filling their hair, they're hands on, they're getting product in their hands. I'm coaching them through it so that they have that memory when they go back home
Yeah.
and they're able to really understand how to use these products. And then I encourage them to just have fun and say, and on one day, like switch up everything that I said I told you and do it like backwards and just see what happens. Like play, have fun, and also just embrace a little bit of frizz because it's what gives you that beautiful volume.
Thank you so much. So I know you have some classes that you're teaching this month and next month, which we'll be sure to link on here as well. But how can people find you and learn more about you?
I'm active just basically on Instagram on emphasis on yay, which is a little play on my name. My friends call me Yay, or whenever I say how to pronounce my name, I always say like on yay. So I thought that was kind of cute. But emphasis on yay on Instagram is where you're always going to find me.
Oh, thank you so much. Is there any last minute things that you want to make sure you share with everyone? Now is your chance.
I'm just so grateful to be a part of this community. I feel like I'm in such a positive space with being here in at Twist Salon and also being a part of Innersense Organic Beauty's team. I feel as though I've really stepped into who I always wanted to be as a child. And when you were saying you were referencing the 9-year-old girl, it truly spoke to me because I actually wrote down like in a book saying that when I grow up, I want to be a hairstylist because I know there's someone out there that understood my hair, but I just hadn't found them yet. And so if I couldn't find them, I was definitely going to grow up and become that person.
And through that, you are helping other people become those hairdressers as well through all the education and everything that you're sharing. And definitely the world needs hairdressers like you, hairdressers who are intentional and, in rhythm with plants and with nature. So I thank you so much. So yes, check Anyea out. I know that I love following her and working with her, and you're going to see much more. She is teaching a wash and go styling type curls class for us at Innersense, which is incredible. And again, you will find more by just following her on Instagram. So I hope that you all enjoyed this interview. Thank you so much, Anyea, again. And for all of you, stay well, and we will see you next week for another episode. Thank you so much.
Bye.